today is the first workshop that marks the implementation of Vision 2030. We have gathered at around 40 people that represent different stakeholders from the university, the faculties, the support services, the professional services. What we are hoping to do is to achieve two things. On the one hand, we want people to understand the connectedness of all the goals of the strategy and where we are going. The second part of what we want to do is to recommit ourselves to the values and modes of doing and behaving, if you want, that characterize Vision 2030. The notion of inclusivity, the notion of democracy, the notion of committing ourselves to the African continent, and to have a very participative process.
When we started the Futures Think Tank in 2018, there was a recognition that change was on its way and that we needed to make sure that we are ready for it. And of course, the discussions went on and we decided that we don't just want to be ready for change, we want to lead the change. What I want us to focus on are the opportunities that Vision 2030 is offering us in the midst of these major challenges that we are facing now. How can our resources, our expertise and our outcomes, the outcomes of our teaching and learning be unleashed to contribute towards improving the quality of life for the most impoverished? We committed ourselves to this massive transformative purpose to see ourselves in 2030 as a university where the community sees us as part of itself. The community wants us to succeed. They don't see us as a place that doesn't want it. And we can do this if we dismantle the silos that keep us fragmented as a community. Today is an important one for UCT, and I hope it will also be an important day for each of us individually as we begin to imagine, to create, to consider and try out new ideas.
So what we're already doing in EBE is looking at how we can use shared services, so having academic positions that are spread across departments, not just in one department. Also looking at shared workshops, where instead of having each department having their own workshop, we're now looking at integrating the workshops across the faculty. And then the kind of thinking that ties into is thinking about flexibility, agility, much more around future-fit faculty. As a consequence of this workshop, what we're going to do is really put into place a plan of action.
I put it to all of us, to the university community, to unleash themselves. There are no limits to innovation. Please, it is up to you to change UCT.